Nestled deep within the cold, misty woods of Maine, there lies a forgotten town called Hollow Creek, a place the maps once showed but no longer do. Its forest is ancient, suffocatingly quiet, and for decades locals have whispered about strange disappearances that seem to happen when the power flickers and the night turns black. But none of those tales compare to what happened in October 1994. That's when Emma Walsh, a 23-year-old college student, vanished without a trace while driving home from her parents' house. What began as an ordinary late-night drive through a familiar road became one of the most baffling and haunting missing person cases in New England history. At first, people thought it was a simple abduction, a tragic but explainable event. But as time passed, the clues became darker, more twisted, and almost impossible to make sense of. Every piece of evidence that appeared soon disappeared. Every witness who spoke went silent. Every record that could explain something was erased. From the glass-walled cabin hidden deep in the woods to the voice that returned through a radio decades later, Hollow Creek's mystery has become something beyond human understanding. A puzzle that plays with time, obsession, and the unseen. Even today, people who dare to visit the forest say they can still hear a faint female voice whispering through the static of their radios. "I'm almost home." Some say it's Emma. Others say it's whoever, or whatever, took her. This is the complete story of what happened, told in 5 chilling chapters. Each chapter uncovers a new layer of the mystery, revealing what investigators found, what the town tried to hide, and what lessons remain carved into the silence of Hollow Creek. Chapter 1. The night the woods went silent. The rain came down in sheets that night, cold, relentless, and rhythmic, like the ticking of a clock running out of time. Emma Walsh, 23, was driving home after visiting her parents. Her car, a faded blue Honda Civic, cut through the twisting forest roads of Hollow Creek, Maine. The time was 9:43 p.m. The last trace of her voice caught on a phone call to her roommate. "Almost home," she said softly, her voice trembling just a little. "Feels like someone's behind me." The roommate laughed it off, but Emma wasn't laughing. Through her rearview mirror, she could swear she saw headlights trailing her. Distant, then gone, then back again. By morning, the Civic was found abandoned by the roadside, its engine still faintly warm. The driver's door was open. Headlights flickered weakly. No footprints, no signs of a struggle. Just the lingering sound of wind brushing through pine trees. Whispering. Chapter 2. The Town That Forgot. Hollow Creek wasn't a big place, just 312 residents. Everyone knew everyone, or so they said. When police arrived, something felt off. Locals claimed they hadn't seen or heard anything strange that night. But the investigation soon hit a wall. Literally. The power had gone out from 9:40 p.m. to 10:05 p.m., right when Emma vanished. And when investigators requested the electric company's records, they found something unsettling. The logbook page for October 12, 1994, was missing. Torn cleanly out. People whispered. Some said Emma's family had angered someone in town. Others mentioned an old hermit who lived deep in the woods. But mostly, people said nothing. In a town like Hollow Creek, silence is survival. When you ask too many questions, doors stay closed. Chapter 3. The Mirror House. Autumn 1995. A year after Emma vanished. 2 hikers wandering through the Hollow Creek forest stumbled upon something strange. A cabin made entirely of glass panels. Every wall reflected the woods, making it nearly invisible from afar. Inside, the air was still, stale, and terrifying. On each glass wall hung dozens of photographs, all of Emma, smiling in the park, standing at a bus stop, leaving her college dorm. Each photo was labeled with dates, notes, and words like, "She almost saw me." Authorities were called immediately. But that night, before the evidence could be collected, the cabin burst into flames. By the time firefighters arrived, Only ashes remained. All that survived was one photo, half burned, showing Emma smiling with a dark silhouette looming just behind her. Forensics revealed the photo wasn't printed on standard film. It was developed using rare military-grade photographic paper. Whoever took those photos wasn't just obsessed. They were trained. Chapter 4. The Confession That Never Was. In 2007, Henry Cole, a reclusive hunter who lived alone on the edge of Hollow Creek, walked into the police station. He looked tired, hollow-eyed, his hands shaking. "I killed her," he said. "She looked into my eyes and saw me." He described the forest, the rain, the headlights. His story matched only the public facts, nothing more. Investigators were suspicious. When they asked about the mirror house, Henry blinked. What house? It didn't add up. But they still detained him. Before his trial, Henry was kept in a small holding cell. 2 guards checked on him every hour. Then, one morning, the guards opened the cell to find it empty. The door was still locked from the inside, his food untouched, his clothes folded neatly on the bed. No fingerprints, no blood, no trace of escape. Just a faint smell of smoke. And on the wall, written in ash, "She saw me." Chapter 5. The Final Transmission. A YouTuber named Eli Kane, who explored forgotten places, uploaded a video titled The Hollow Frequency. In the video, he walked through the decayed forest roads of Hollow Creek, his flashlight flickering. He carried an old shortwave radio, scanning static frequencies. For 30 minutes, nothing happened. Then, a whisper. "I'm almost home. 9:43. Hollow Creek." It was a woman's voice, faint, echoing, breaking through layers of static. Audio experts later confirmed it matched Emma Walsh's 1994 voicemail. The video was online for less than 2 days before it vanished. Eli's channel was deleted. His last known message to a friend read, "I think I found the cabin again." But it wasn't empty this time. No one has seen him since. Some locals say if you tune an analog radio to 94.3 FM near Hollow Creek, you can still hear that same voice whispering through the static. Almost home. Conclusion. The Echo in the Dark. So that's the story of Emma Walsh, the girl who drove into the woods of Hollow Creek and was never seen again. Some say it was a human crime, a stalker, a killer, a madman with a plan. Others believe it was something else, something older than the town itself. But one thing is certain, Hollow Creek remembers. Even now, decades later, hikers still report the same strange pattern. The lights flicker, the air turns cold, and from deep in the static of a forgotten radio frequency, you can still hear her voice whispering, "I'm almost home." Maybe it's a recording. Maybe it's her. Or maybe, just maybe, it's a warning that some roads never truly end. Because once you step into the dark vault, you don't just hear stories. You feel them, you see them, and sometimes they see you back. If this story kept you awake tonight, imagine what else hides in the dark. Subscribe to the Dark Vault before the lights go out, because next time we're unlocking another case that was never meant to be found. Until then, keep your doors locked, your radio off, and your curiosity alive.